we'll bring the meeting to order. This is our February planning session, caucus meeting. Citizens, anybody? I don't think anybody signed anything. Let me see. They didn't print it out, but I have a copy. You should have the January meeting minutes to review if there's any questions. I've looked through them. I wasn't here, but Michael's looked through it, right?
Yes.
So take a look at those. They're not terribly extensive. Anything from the Allegheny Valley Joint Sewage Authority?
Yeah, Gary Taylor talked today, and the approval letter from the DEP for the Act 537 plan has been updated, and the engineers are moving into the final design and equipment selection, and the land acquisition is moving along for the Tawny Run line and the gravity flow line that runs along the railroad tracks. And that's about
So
it.
they're having to buy property to put the line?
Right, right.
There's not here zoning officer or anything there. One of the things that Sam had asked, the zoning officer had asked, was about the process to procure grant money to condemn houses. So I told him that it was basically a whole legal procedure to condemn a house. So we probably need some guidance on
There's
the
different
steps.
ways too. There's the blighted property program, there's the condemnations, there's the conservatorship, there's lots of different options.
There's a house up on Beach that, as I understand it, the people had passed away and they left it to their heirs and they don't want it because it's in such bad shape, so it just sits there deteriorating.
Will they execute a deed in lieu of condemnation and just give it to us when we tear it down? That's the easiest and cheapest way.
Yeah, I need a statement or,
Okay.
something like that that says this is what you could do.
Okay, different
Good.
options for the
Yeah.
dilapidated property.
Yeah.
And it is, you do have contact information for the current owners.
I don't know that either.
Okay, because that's the easiest.
Well, if the people have passed away and the heirs have not taken over,
They still own it though.
okay.
Yeah, if they have two children
They
and it's
still
passed,
Yeah.
then if those two children are executed quick claim deed, then we're good to go.
Okay. So quick claim deed is the key.
That's the unusual, easy way.
Okay. Anything from the solicitors?
We've received the written report and I'm available to answer any questions.
I signed the garbage contract just now. The other stuff, we can do an executive session. We did receive the tax anticipation loan. That's in S&T Bank's account. And somehow we don't have any checks, so we have to figure out a way to get the money out of it. But we did receive the tax anticipation loan. I don't have anything. Water administration, it says discuss status of first quarter 2019 billing process. Anything?
Lorraine said that they were doing some actuals, the estimates, and the bills would go out on Friday. She has an appointment at the post office to mail out the water bills.
Okay.
So,
So this one's the estimate.
yeah, she said they're sticking to the schedule, so
Good.
everything's on track.
Good. So where we're at is quarterly we're sending out water bills. Every other one will be read and every other one will be estimated. And we should be back on track with that.
One other thing she did mention is we were down to 2 water meters and they ordered another case and they've come.
Okay.
So Dave will be working to install meters.
Do you want to discuss the water leakage break situation, or Kathy can discuss it?
I have the main breaks, but you probably have more detail.
Yeah, on
Did you want to do that in personnel? You can do it now.
I can do it now. On January 25th, that was a Friday, Harmer Water notified us of a water line break. Chesapeake Borough was losing around 150,000 gallon a day, and that is normally what we use in a day. So Dave immediately started checking manholes, catch basins, and road surfaces for leakage. Couldn't find anything. Also, the police worked all weekend checking the roads for anything going on. Couldn't find anything. So a decision was made to contact American Leakage Detection on the 28th, which was a Monday. And they discovered several leaks, a curb stop at the Sunoco, a valve on Pillow, another curb stop at the Marina, and then they found the major leak on Friday the 8th at Oak and Duquesne. It was a 6-inch line. Everything is back to normal now with our readings and everything. We still have a fire hydrant that is leaking, but the fire hydrant hasn't been operable for the last quite a few years. It's at the Presbyterian, in front of the Presbyterian Church. It needs replaced, and it is still leaking. So Dave got some prices today, got me back on that, and it's $2,500 for a new hydrant, and then between $2,500 and $3,000 to have it repaired and up and going. So this bill for this leak is costing the borough probably close to around $17,000. It was like 2 weeks, then it was a major hit. So, but really thanks to Dave and all the other outside help, the township helped and everything else with getting it up and
So we need to look and see where we're at with the budget.
absolutely.
Because we had made some provisions for leaks and things of that nature that we've had in other years, so we'll have to see
Right.
whether that was enough.
Right. Well, last year I think it was $30,000 on
Yeah,
Highland Avenue. But,
I think we'll be okay, quite frankly, but we need
Think
to
we-
check that.
right. So that's the story on water line leak.
So that 17,000 includes the cost of the water, the
Cost of the water.
of finding the leak, and the cost of fixing the leak.
Yes, American Leakage Company. We haven't got the bill yet for them, so we're estimating around $4,000. Bill Cavanmore, who did a lot of our repairs, is around $6,000. His bill came in, and around $6,800 in just water.
Okay. And then we
Farmer.
also fixed a number of other leaks that we found likely because of the big leak that we
Right.
didn't know
The
about.
curb stop at Sunoco, the valve with Pillow. There was like 4 or 5.
Did we
Okay.
fix all of them?
Yeah, everything's been fixed other than this hydrant.
Oh, okay.
Yes, everything
I
has
knew
been
the one in
fixed.
Highland and, or
Right.
Pillow in Pittsburgh was
Yeah,
fixed.
and then there's some other issues that is going to be coming to light, but Matt knows more of that, about that, the engineering part of
So
Okay.
actually, we've been losing water from some places that we didn't know about, so now we
Exactly.
fixed them. So in the end.
it. Exactly. When they were going around, they found Little Caesars. It was been vacant
Mhm.
since January, and they found it was a mess. There was a leak there, but they picked up that bill.
Yeah. Okay.
Caesars did.
Anything else for water?
And that's it.
Zoning, any comments, questions? Health, public health, safety?
Yeah, I have, quickly, we have, related to the resignations that we had received, 2 of them more have come in and running. These are part of these 7 that were reported, so these are additional ones we need to accept. So I would make a motion to accept the resignation of Officer Matt Miller, which was effective as of February 9th.
Do I have a second?
I second.
A motion and a second to accept the resignation of part-time police officer Matt Miller. Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
And then I want to make a motion to accept the resignation of Officer Robert Patton, which will become effective. His last day will be March 4th, so effective March 4th.
Second?
I second that.
We have a motion and a second to accept the resignation of part-time officer Robert Patton. Discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes.
That's all I have.
We need to get everybody the bill list, and so I'll have them do that in the office. Anything from pensions and insurance or parks and recreation? COG, any old business, any new business? Can I have a motion to go into executive session?
Make a motion to go to executive section
To discuss,
to discuss personnel.
yeah,
Second.
all those in favor say aye. We are going to executive session. It's very possible that we'll come back and vote on some things. It's possible we may not, but you're willing to stay. I don't anticipate it being terribly long.